The Final Justice event featuring Keldeo is officially our second to last event of the Tales of Transformation season, just behind PvP Community Day. But there is a huge update to Keldeo specifically. We've got a shiny debut in Pokemon GO. We are able to finally change its forms, and let me just say, you're gonna want to do that. This is the Final Justice event with Go With Us. As always, let's get time and date out of the way. Guys, the Final Justice event will be taking place on Tuesday, the 25th at 10 a.m., running all the way until Sunday, the 30th of November at 8 p.m. local time, which brings about the main featured Pokemon of this event. Keldeo. Keldeo is a mythical water and fighting type Pokemon originally coming from the Unova region in Generation 5. Before we get into its form change, let's just revisit its base stats. It has a max CP of 4181, which is really strong, an attack of 260, which is very good as well, a defense of 192, which is solid, but a stamina of 209, which is slightly above average. So overall, this is very much an attacking Pokemon. The fast attacks that it will have access to is going to be Low Kick and Poison Jab, and the charged attacks that it has access to is going to be Aqua Jet, X Scissor, Hydro Pump, Close Combat, and Sacred Sword. However, this is where something interesting happens. During this event, the last part of the Tales of Transformation seasonal special research will be active, and effectively, as we progress through the steps, we will be able to be rewarded with 50 Keldeo Candy, which will allow us to change the forms of Keldeo into the Resolute form Keldeo. A lot of people think that the stats would have changed when it comes to Resolute Keldeo's form, however, it doesn't, but it does learn something new, which is going to be a new charged move, which is going to be a massive impact, and that is going to be called Secret Sword. Not Sacred Sword, Secret Sword. In trainers and battles, it's going to do 70 power, but in gyms and raids, it's going to do 120 power, which is huge, and we're going to show you why in a little bit. While we're speaking about Keldeo and its Resolute form, there is going to be a Masterwork research going live during the beginning of this event for a total cost of $8, where the main reward there is going to be the shiny debut of Keldeo, which kind of takes on that beautiful kind of sea green. If you are going to purchase this Masterwork research, remember, it normally takes quite a long time to complete, but your final reward will be Keldeo, and that 100% IV coming from that research is going to be 1585 CP. So screenshot that if you want to remember it. On to the bonuses. It seems like there's only going to be one where we can receive up to 2 free raid passes from spinning gym discs, but I'm not sure, and it doesn't stipulate if this is per day. It would be a little bit disappointing if it wasn't per day, but it looks like this is going to be happening for the duration of this event from what I'm understanding. Spawning in the wild, we can expect to see a lot of fighting type Pokemon, Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, Hitmontop. We can encounter things like Hisui and Sneasel, Crabrawler, but I do also think we'll see a lot more fighting types in the wild, some things like Machop, Timber, potentially even something like Pancham if we're lucky, and we're also going to have an increased shiny chance to encounter shiny Hitmonlee, shiny Hitmontops, and shiny Hitmonchan. We do have featured raids going down, and 1-star raids we have Machop, Timber, and Pancham, and 3-star raids we can have Galarian Farfetch'd, Throw, and Sock. We do have featured field research tasks going down. Galarian Farfetch'd will be in there. That Hundo CP is going to be 717, relatively easy to remember. We also have Hisui and Lilligant in there, which is pretty interesting at a 1076 Hundo CP. Throw is going to be in there as well. That Hundo CP is going to be 1098, and Sock will be in there too, and that Hundo CP is going to be 1194. I'm going to throw this in right now because there's 2 very important things to mention when it comes to that field research. The first one is actually going to be Hisui and Lilligant, which is actually a first stage evolution Pokemon, which means it's actually going to grant you 300 Stardust per catch as opposed to 100 Stardust per catch. Depending on how many of these are available and that you can complete, I want you to stack these in your stack tasks and wait for the next calm day. That's a 3 times catch Stardust day. On a star piece, you will be able to multiply that by over 1,000 Stardust per catch with the bonus, including the star piece as well. Guys, do not sleep in that. A huge tip. The second thing we want to mention is that, remember, Sock and Throw are actually regional Pokemon, and the fact that they're both probably going to be spawning in the wild potentially, but they're definitely going to be in 3-star raids as well as field research is a great opportunity to try and fill that dex entry if you don't have it already. There will be a themed collection challenge for all trainers, and their main rewards there are going to be some more XP, Stardust, as well as premium battle passes, which is pretty sick. And just to go back on that Masterwork research very quickly, if you do want to buy this, try and consider buying it from the web store. You will obviously get more Go points towards those premium rewards on the track on that web store, but more importantly, this Masterwork research will include an event ticket plus a premium battle pass as well as a star piece, so pretty worth it if you want those extra rewards. Let's just have a look at how good Keldeo is in Pokemon GO as we speak right now. Guys, in the Ultra League, for example, it is ranked incredibly poorly, not even in the top 500. However, come back to this and watch this space, because with that secret sword move, this could change tremendously. But more than that, if we have a look at the best IV combination for the Ultra League, it's actually going to be an 11-15-15, which means coming from that Masterwork research, or if you haven't claimed a Keldeo yet, this could be an opportunity to try and get close to those IVs or the exact combination. And the Master League, for example, of course, you would need a hundo or as close to with XL Candy. It's currently ranked 76 with that XL Candy, but again, with that Resolute form, including that secret sword, I have a feeling this is going to deal a lot more damage, especially to things like Origin Dialga. It's going to hit all those steel types, and I think it's going to ruffle a lot of feathers in that particular Master League. But let's get into the raid attacking side of things, because this is where things get even more interesting. Let's start off in the water type category. Unfortunately, because it only has access to Hydro Pump, that isn't the best water type move to use in raids. It's currently breaking just into the top 50. However, currently as it stands in the fighting type category, the ordinary form with low kick and sacred sword is currently ranked in the top 10. I've done a little bit of research, and it was actually leaked over a month ago that secret sword will be coming onto Keldeo, but originally there was actually an attack debuff as well, especially in PvP, which was going to be absolutely broken. If we just bring up those stats again, remember, in trainer battles it's going to do 70 power, but in PvE it's going to do 120 power, which is pretty much 20 more power than the original sacred sword. Guys, this is going to make a massive difference, and let's show you why. According to the calculations as well as research, what this move, Secret Sword, is going to do to Keldeo is going to take this Pokemon from the 9th or 10th spot all the way until the 2nd spot above Mega Heracross and slightly behind Mega Lucario, just because its DPS shoots up tremendously. This is going to be absolutely insane. I think its DPS is going to go from like 22 to 29, which is absolutely an incredible update for this Pokemon, extremely underrated. So I'm telling you, Secret Sword in the Go Battle League, as well as a raid attacker, is going to serve you tremendously well. Get this on your Resolute form, Keldeo. Remember to complete the Tales of Transformation special research so you can get the candy to do this. And of course, you can use rare candy as well if you do want more Keldeo candy to power it up. Some quick pro tips to maximize this event. Number one is going to be all about candy gains. How do I maximize the candy for certain Pokemon in this event? There aren't too many things that are extremely meta relevant in the wild or in raids, to be honest, and a lot of those things actually get outclassed. But remember to Mega Evolve a fighting type Pokemon at level 2 or level 3 for the duration of this event as much as you can, because you will be accumulating the candy as well as XL Candy. And at level 3, remember, you get 25% more chance to get XL Candy. Huge tip there. Tip number 2, and if you're on your way to level 80 and you're trying to push, remember guys, do not forget about your fighting type platinum medal, which requires you to catch 2,500 fighting type Pokemon. Because all of the Pokemon in this event will be fighting type, you can really chip away at that. And to be honest, you should actually chip away at this largely or even complete it by the end of this event, so don't sleep on that. Tip number 3 has to do with that Hisuian Lilligant coming from field research. Remember to stack that in your stack tasks, because it is going to grant you 300 Stardust per catch, especially on a 3x catch Stardust day, which will be coming up in the next month or so very important to do that. And tip number 4 has to do with Galarian Farfetch'd coming from 1-star raids. Remember to evolve Galarian Farfetch'd into Surfetch'd. You're going to need to have 50 Farfetch'd candy, but you will have to make this Galarian Farfetch'd your buddy. Feed it 50 candy, but you're also going to have to make 10 excellent throws, not necessarily in a row, but if you maybe wanted to do that during this event, things like Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee are extremely easy to hit excellent throws on, so don't forget that. And over and above all, guys, if you guys want to see everything going on in Pokemon Go this week or the next coming week, we will leave it as the end screen. Of course, we've got December right around the corner, and we will be covering that Picky Pack Community Day as well. Love you guys. Go with us. Make sure to smash that like and subscribe button. You guys are really enjoying our videos recently. Let's grow together. Love you, and we'll catch you in the next one, baby.